Hey there, beautiful souls. Where's all my Taurus at? Come on in, let's do your energy forecast for the week ahead. Hi there, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee, and we are pulling cards for the week of July the 23rd through to the 29th. Once again, working on the sign of Taurus. All right, I am using the Divine Animals Oracle. This is going to give us our overarching thread of energy for your week ahead, Taurus. So let's see what the cards have in store for you this week. Once again, the week of July 23rd through to the 29th. Your overarching theme for the week ahead is beautiful. It's freedom, Taurus, as represented here by the horse. Beautiful freedom coming in for you. And this is anything from freedom of your thought processes, freedom from sticky situations you've been in, freedom from this maybe narrative that you've got going in your head that perhaps you've been picking away at, trying to switch it up a little bit and be more positive with yourself. And I just feel a great sense of freedom coming in with that. And I just want to take these cards now and break it down just a little bit further for you, Taurus. So this is the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle deck, and we are going to break it down just a little bit more at the beginning, middle, and end of your week is what we're headed for. Again, for the week of July the 23rd through to the 29th. And for the beginning of your week, we have the Queen. This is all about feminine power, friendship, sexuality. I want to advise you that this has nothing to do with gender. I don't care if you're male, female, or somewhere on the spectrum in between. This is more about that feminine energy that we bring into things, right? Which is a very strong, powerful energy, just different from masculine energy, right? So keep it in mind. I feel like there's a little bit of a lean toward more the feminine energy this week, which is really about allowing things to come into you rather than constantly doing that chase, 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 okay? And so just adopt a little bit more of a feminine energy, have trust in it, know that your freedom is at hand. It has already been promised to you. Now let's have a look at the middle of your week here, Taurus, and we have for you see, the Wind Fairy. This is all about that thought analysis. Remember I said at the beginning with the freedom was perhaps all about that narrative that you've got going on in your head and switching it up to be just more positive and supportive for you. And and this is the thoughts and words you've got going in your head and addressing that at this time. And this is confirmation for exactly what I was feeling on that freedom card. So it is taking that intellectual analysis, that third-party observer into what that narrative inside of you is telling you. Is it being loving and supportive and guiding, or is it being judgmental and tearing you down a little bit? So this is really getting the freedom from that and pulling in that feminine energy just to ask for things to come to you that are far more gentle with yourself. Listen, not speaking your truth either, are you, Taurus? All right, that's so unlike you. Look at, we got the Wind Fairy. We also have the Earth Fairy. This is about your foundational work. This is your grounding. This is you getting in touch with the earth around you. Listen, when we get all up in our heads sometimes, it is very, very beneficial if we just allow ourselves to get grounded. And there's many ways we can do this. It can be simply walking outside without our shoes on, or leaning up against a tree outside and just borrowing some energy. They're happy to share it with you, I'll tell you that. It can be literally visualizing roots growing from the bottom of your feet and plunging deep into the earth, all the way to the center. And I always imagine that these roots wrap around a beautiful amethyst crystal in the middle. Why do I choose amethyst? It's my favorite crystal. It's a beautiful general healer on all levels. Physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. So I love the amethyst. And so I wrap the roots around that, and then I just imagine that beautiful energy from that amethyst traveling back up the roots, up through the soles of my feet and into me, and just keeping me super, super grounded and tight as I'm trying to deal with these thoughts in my head that are getting away from me, and understanding that I'm not chasing anything this week. I've got freedom in that feminine energy of allowing it to come to me. Big week for you, I feel here, Taurus, in the sense of freedom coming in for you is just amazing. And I want you to start your week already celebrating that freedom as if it was here and now. All right. That is the secret to manifesting. And we're going to do it, right? We're going to lead into this week with a great big, huge heart, knowing that freedom is coming. And in fact, freedom is already here. That reality already exists. We have but to tap into it. So go ahead and tap into that. Keep yourself grounded. Address those narrative thoughts in your head and look forward with some positivity in your perspective. All right? Blessed be, Taurus. I would love it if you would like, share, and subscribe. Love it even more if you just leave me a quick comment in the chat box below. Let me know how you're enjoying these readings, whether or not they're resonating with you, any comments that you might have. And listen, I don't want to hear you telling me I talk too fast, or I stumble over my words, or I'm allowing noises in the background to disrupt my readings. This is real life, people. I'm not AI. I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I stumble over my words. I drop the cards. I live in a home with my children and my husband and several cats and a couple of dogs, and things just happen. If I waited to have a perfect life before I showed up for you, I'd never be here. So accept me and all my perfect imperfections, and I'll be there for you every week, all right? Take care, Taurus. I look forward to seeing you here next week. Again, please do like, share, and subscribe. Intuitively signing off now. Blessed be one and all.